Hi everyone, welcome back to the Music Studio Presents Beginner Music Lessons. That's about it. Presented by TheSunnySide.net. Hi everyone, I'm Sonny. And just to let you know, where the music studio is located here at 122 East 14th Street in beautiful North Vancouver, BC. And that's it. I'm a little under the weather today, so thanks for bearing with me. Today we're going to do part 2 of the video, and we're going to do the second video in the beginner clarinet series, and today's how to put the reed on the clarinet. It's kind of important. Putting the reed on the clarinet is an important thing. If it's too high, not enough air is going to go through the instrument. If it's too low, the reed's not going to vibrate. And quite often, many times, and even with myself when I was younger, students become discouraged when they're playing simply because they're fighting the instruments, and or it's too difficult for them to make a basic sound. That's why everybody has fun on the recorder, but when it's time to step up to the big instruments, the orchestral instruments, there's students get discouraged. It's all because the instrument may not be set up correctly, or there may be a problem with the instrument. And today I'm going to show you guys how to put the reed on the clarinet. So, first things first, you're going to need a clarinet. Good thing we're in a music studio. Alright, here we go. What do you guys think? It's round, it has keys, it has holes, it has stickers. Clarinet? What do you think? Level 1. Level 1 theory test, guys. Instruments of the orchestra. Well, it looks round. Let's give it a test. I don't think so. I don't think that's gonna work. Let's try another one. Alright, let's try another one. How about this? Lots of keys. Lots of holes. It's big. Ligature at the top. Mouthpiece. It's made in a whole bunch of different sections. And we just shot a video about it. This is the clarinet. Alright, next we're going to need a reed. So let's go over to our case. Let's see what we have in here today. Yeah, Sonny's desk is a mess as usual. We'll bring it out. Alright, so here we go. This, oh man, this is how the reeds come these days. They tend to come individually wrapped. They're all different, but these days they tend to come pre-packaged. So we open one up. Now we're going to do another series on just reeds later on. They're very important. They come in different sizes and styles and cuts and materials. Oh, did you guys see that? It's that simple. Just open it up. Just open up the packaging and pull it out, and there you go. Then, next, put the reed in the mouth. The reed has to vibrate. That means it has to go woo to make the sound, to make the air go through the instrument, to get that really cool clarinet sound. So, don't bite the reed. Don't break the reed. Don't step on the reed. Don't share reeds with friends. It's gross. They're expensive, and it's the basis of your sound. So take very good care of your reeds. Okay, there we go. So we juice it up, get it a little bit wet. Alright, here we go. Now comes the tricky part. Yeah, centering myself in the camera. Here we go. Now, there are many different types of ligatures. This is a ligature. It holds the reed onto the clarinet. There are tons of different types. I like these ligatures. There are types that, I guess this one doesn't fit. This is for something else. But they're like, can look like this. I have a really cool ligature from a couple of these from my tennis, from my sax. You know, ligatures are really cool, and they make a huge difference. Anyways, the reason I'm harping on this and letting you know about the ligature is that no matter what happens, whatever type of ligature you have, the screws, where are the screws, Sonny? The screws are always on the right. Got it? So it doesn't, so even if it's a ligature where the screws are on the, oh, these are the same. So this, it's a ligature where the screws are on the bottom, then it's going to be on the right. If it's a ligature where the screws are on the top, the screws are going to be on the right. If you mess it up, it's not going to fit. You're going to be wondering what's going on. If you do it like this, it's not going to sit properly, and it's highly probable you're going to break your ligature. I've broken so many of these, it's not even funny. Alright, next, here we go. So, last video I showed you how to put the clarinet together, and now, here we go. The reed lies flat on the mouthpiece. Why don't I show everybody? It lies flat on the mouthpiece, and I'll bring it in close. See that? Nice and flat. No big deal. See, there's a tendency for people to want to think, you know, beginners to think you put it in like that, or sideways, or some weird kind of thing. I see this a lot, and I'm like, what are you doing, man? I see this a lot, and I'm like, alright. But it just goes flat, just goes flat. And you want to make it just, but when you push it down, you see a little black, or whatever color your mouthpiece is, showing through at the top. Again, if it's too high up, see that? It's too high up, then no air is going to get through. If it's too low, your reed's not going to vibrate. There's no sound coming out. So we want it close to the tip. And if you look closely at your mouthpiece, or you look closely at my mouthpiece, ooh, you'll see that there's a little lip at the very top. There's a flat spot right in there. And so there's lots of room. There's a lot of room for play. Just don't go, or to move, there's a lot of room to move it up and down. Just don't go crazy. And you'll know, because you won't be able to make a sound. Alright, so here we go. Reed, flop, right against the mouthpiece. Putting your clarinet together shouldn't take longer than like 2-3 minutes. Put it right up, push it down, make sure it's not over the top, make sure it's not too far down low, make sure when you push it down, you see a little bit of black. Take your ligature, screws on the right. Ta-da! I did it. Hey, I did it. And notice I'm holding the reed at all times when I do this. Next, tighten up your ligature. I love these Van Doren ligatures with the with this clarinet. Anyways, whatever. That's for another day. Now, there we go. Have a close look at it. See, it's not sticking up the top. It's not too far down the bottom. It's pretty clean. It's even on both sides. It's not pointing to the side. And that's it. That's how you put the reed on the clarinet. Let's see if it works. Do 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 do. Oh! Clarinets rock. Okay. Well, there you go. So that's how you put your reed on your clarinet. If you have any questions, just send me a message in the message box below, or of course you can always message me at TheSunnySide.net, or come up here to the music studio in North Vancouver, 122 East 14th Street, above the Flower Shop, right in the heart of the North Shore. So that's it. That's it. Once again, I'm Sonny, wishing everyone an absolutely wonderful week, and I'll see you soon.